Good night, sir. My name is Mario Lopez. I'm going to be taking care of you today. So for this video, we're going to be doing the musculoskeletal system. We're going to be doing the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists. So we're going to start with the shoulders. So for we're going to start with inspection. So I'm going to be inspecting the anterior view and the posterior view of both shoulders, assessing the musculature for the pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, the trapezius in the back, for the trapezius, the rhomboids, the deltoid. We're going to be assessing for muscular tone. We're going to be inspecting for any swelling, any deformity, any swelling, deformity, redness, muscular symmetry, nodules, muscular atrophy, any abnormality in the musculature and the joints, gross abnormality we're going to be inspecting for. After finishing the inspection and the inspection of the musculature and the joints, can you please, we're going to assess for range of motion. Can you please stand up? Okay, and then I'm going to kind of move the patient a little bit this way so it's better for the camera. Can you please? That way it'll be better, right there. Not maybe like an angle like this. Thank you. So can you please, we're going to be assessing for flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, internal rotation, and external rotation. And during this, we're going to see, I'm going to be looking out for any limited range of motion, any pain, any grimacing in the patient, any inability of the patient to do any of the range of motions. Can you please lift your arms to point to the ceiling, flexing your shoulders all the way, okay, and then down. And then can you please, flex your shoulders backwards. So all the way down will be about 60 degrees. All the way up is 180. And now can you please move your arms away from your body, like this. Okay, that's abduction, and then we're gonna do adduction. That will be around 30 degrees. So there's different ways that I've read or that it said that we could do this. One way, can you go like this, like that? You can do that. You can also have the patient go like this, and then can you please move towards your other shoulder like that, and then you're gonna see the adduction of both shoulders, assessing for symmetry, any pain in one side or the other. And now we're gonna do internal rotation, external rotation. Can you please put both of your hands in the back of your neck, like this, and then extend your shoulder. Thank you. And then can you please put both of your hands behind your back? That will be internal rotation, and the other one was external rotation. For that is the range of motion of the shoulders. So now can you please get closer, have a seat. Have a seat right there. I'm going to do it on this one. Can you please look at the camera more like that? Okay. So we're going to be assessing. We're going to be palpating now. Okay. So I'm going to be palpating the acromioclavicular joint, which it should be noticeable. Process noticeable on the shoulder. I'm going to be palpating for any tenderness, any pain, any nodules. I'm going to be palpating. You let me know if you have any pain. Okay. Okay. Then you're going to be the coracoid process medial to that. The acromioclavicular joint is going to be deep. Then you can do the bicep groove. You can be behind the patient and assess with 3 fingers for any pain, any tenderness. And then the greater tubercle of the humerus. I'm going to do it on this side. It will be right here for any pain on both sides. All the assessments should be in both shoulders, of course. After that, I'm going to be assessing for the glenohumeral joint and the subdeltoid bursa. In order to be able to palpate this subdeltoid bursa, we have the patient. We're doing this side. Can you please send you back, and then we're going to be palpating right here. If you palpate it or you have any pain and swelling, it's indication for bursitis. So after that, we're going to be in a special test, Hawkins impingement test. It's for the supraspinatus tendonitis, and that is one of the tendons of the rotator cuff. So we're going to have the patient, can you please we're gonna 90 degrees, and 90 degrees like this, and then we're gonna be internally rotating the arm, humorous, and you're gonna let me know if you have any pain. Okay? Have any pain?
No.
Okay. If patient feel any pain, that'll be indication of inflammation of the supraspinatus tendon, and that's one of the tendons of the rotator cuff. So that'll be it for the shoulders. Can you please stand up? Now we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the elbows. So the elbows, can you please put your arms like this to your sides? Okay, so that'll be extension of your elbows. Can you please bring your hands to your body? That'll be flexion. And then can you please put your hands in front of you like this? And then can you please point your palm of your hands to the floor like this? And then again, supination and pronation, and assess any limit range of motion, the symmetry of the movement, the rhythm of the movement. That is for the elbow. Now I'm gonna be support the patient. I'm gonna support you here. Extensor surface of the ulna, and then the olecranon process. We're gonna be palpating, and then both sides of the olecranon process. And then the lateral and the medial epicondyles of the humerus. Just for any tenderness, any nodules, let me know if you have any pain, okay? The pain. That is the assessment of the elbows. Range of motion, inspection, palpation. Now the wrist. We're gonna be inspecting the wrist. For the wrist, we're going to be inspecting for the same thing: any abnormalities, any swelling, any redness, any deformity, muscle atrophy, any nodules, any joint symmetry. So any abnormalities that we can see. Can you please put both of your wrists together? We should compare them, seeing that they're both the same. Now, can you please put your hands? Can you please go like this? And can you please put your fingers to the floor? And then up, plastic flexion, extension. Okay, and then can you please go like this, Okay, so that will be a pronation, supination of the wrist. Now we're gonna palpate. I'm gonna palpate the wrist, but bilateral, the carporadial aspect. This. With your thumbs, carporadial, carpo-ulnar. Do you have any pain?
No.
Any tenderness? Any nodules? Any crepitus? There's nothing, and you're gonna be doing the other one. Now you're gonna do the metacarpals. All the metacarpals, sensory, any nodules, any pain, any tenderness, both bilateral, both. And then the next two tests that we're going to be performing, can you please turn to the camera like that? Now it's going to be to assess for any carpal tunnel syndrome. TNAILS test. The TNAILS test, we're going to have the patient wrist a little bit extended, and then we're going to tap with our middle finger. I'm going to be tapping the medial region of the region of the medial nerve. Okay, so you can see it right there. So this is for carpal tunnel syndrome. If you feel any paresthesias, any tingling, any kind of sensation in your fingers, please let me know. It should be the region of the medial nerve should be the thumb, the second, third, and half of the fourth finger. So I'm gonna tap. Let me know if you feel any tingling in your hand. No? You're gonna tap. You can continue tapping the medial region of the nerve. No? You can do it with your finger or with a hammer. And then you can do the same thing on the other one. You're gonna be, and then you're gonna tap it. Let me know if you have any paresthesias, any tingling. So that is a special test for carpal tunnel. The other one is a Phelan's test. So that one we're gonna be flexing the wrist about 90 degrees for around 40 to 60 seconds. If you have any tingling, if you have any paresthesias in your hand, please let me know. We're going to be flexing both of your wrists like this, like that. We're gonna hold you like this for 40 seconds, 60 seconds, and after, if you start feeling any tingling, any sensations, and the first, and the other second thumb, second, third, we're So do you have any? Do you have any? Okay, that's fine. So that will be the assessment of the medial nerve. And I think that concludes our assessment. Thank you.